Chabot News. I'm Lindsey Mangale.
And I'm Kinga Vascicek. Caltrain is celebrating its 150th anniversary Saturday with a community festival at the Menlo Park station. The celebration lasts from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. and will include historic displays, model railroads, vendors, and many more. The railway's link between San Francisco and San Jose has been vital to Bay Area travelers for over a century. Caltrain said it will host another event on January 18, 2014 to celebrate full railroad service between San Francisco and San Jose.
A community forum is scheduled Friday, October 25th to consider whether the city should replace the main Hayward Library and how it would be paid for. The forum will consider whether other public buildings should be included in any funding proposal for the new library. The free forum will be from 11:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. on October 25th at the Hayward City Hall.
Hayward police seized about 1,700 plants from 11 different homes in San Lorenzo, San Leandro, and Hayward worth about $4 million on Thursday, October 10th, and arrested 13 people on drug and theft charges. The names, ages, and cities of residences of those arrested were not released that night. Authorities served search warrants at 13 homes as part of a long-term investigation into a suspected drug trafficking organization that uses suburban homes to grow marijuana. The growers were also bypassing electrical meters and stealing power. The value of the power stolen was not available, but was not part of the $4 million figure.
Thank you, Kinga. Stick around for more news after this short message.
I'll drive. You've had enough.
If you know someone who has been drinking, don't allow them to drive. Save a life, have a designated driver. For more information about drinking and driving, go to www.chp.california.gov.
Welcome back. I'm Kinga Vascicek.
And I'm Lindsey Mangale. A hospital orderly reported stepping over an unconscious woman sometime during the first week of October, days before her body was found. The newspaper says it's unclear whether she was alive at that point and why the sheriff's department didn't find a woman until after they were told a body was in that area. Spalding, age 57, was admitted to the city-owned hospital with an infection on September 19th and was reported missing from her room 2 days later. Her body was found in a locked stairwell 17 days after she wandered from her hospital room. The cause of her death is still under investigation. Since the discovery of Spalding's body, hospital staff must now manually deactivate security alarms that go off and conduct sweeps of the building's spires, escapes, and stairwells.
Police are looking for the driver of a white pickup truck who struck and fatally injured a wheelchaired man while backing out of a parking spot at a Salinas shopping center last month. Hannibal Battistiana, age 30, was driving his electric wheelchair through the parking lot of the East Laurel Shopping Center at about 3:45 p.m. on September 29th when the pickup backed into him. The driver of the truck then immediately drove off. Battistiana suffered from 2 fractured limbs and was taken to Salinas Valley Memorial Hospital. He then died on October 4th due to complications from his injuries. Police have reviewed video footage of the collisions obtained from surveillance near the scene, but still have not located the driver.
A road rage incident turned violent Wednesday morning in Fremont when a man responded with gunfire towards a driver honking at him. The shooting was reported about 5 a.m. near the intersection of Automall Parkway and Technology Drive. The driver of a gray Honda Civic failed to move on a green light, in which the car behind him prompted with a honk. The driver proceeded through the intersection, turned around, and fired a shot at the victim's tires. The driver of the trailing vehicle was not injured. Officers scanned the area for the man but did not find him. The suspect was described only as a man in a hooded sweatshirt. Stay tuned for more news after this special story.
My name is Corey Rico, and right now I am standing in front of Chabot College's on-campus radio station, KCRH 89.9 FM. KCRH provides its students as well as surrounding communities with many services. Chabot College's radio station, KCRH 89.9 FM, is located under the library and directly across the front entrance of the cafeteria. Being student-run, the station provides the staff looking to pursue a career in radio with many opportunities and plenty of experience.
From internships at other radio stations to club promotions, like hosting events, community service type of things. Like a lot of stuff opened up just from, being a part of the station. It's fun, man, because you get to not only voice your opinion, but you get to entertain people in a way that some people just can't. As well as you can touch people. Like, we do segments on bullying, just a lot of different conscious things that we discuss, and relationships, love, thirstiness, all of that. And it's good to be able to have an outlet to discuss those things in a positive way.
We are an FCC licensed radio station. We run at 89.9 FM, so you can actually hear us legit on the radio in your cars when you're driving around and stuff like that. We also got KCRHradio.com that broadcasts worldwide. So if someone's in China, if they're in Argentina, wherever they are, they can hear us. We play a variety of music, and we just provide music for the campus and provide music for any events, high schools and stuff like that. So we're pretty much like a community program. KCRH, gives all the staff the opportunity to learn how a real radio station is ran, to learn how a promotions department or a production department, to learn how to DJ, or learn how to be an on-air personality. It gives you all that experience, and it also gives you internship opportunities to work with major radio stations like Wild 94.9 or KMEL or 102.9 or 107 The Bone and stuff like that.
As you can see, KCRH is a great radio station that provides its students, who are also staff, with amazing opportunities that can further their career and their futures. For more information, you can go to kcrhradio.com.
A Northern California Costco store is recalling thousands of rotisserie chickens over concerns of salmonella. The U.S. Department of Agriculture announced the recall on Thursday for a little more than 1,300 Kirkland signature rotisserie chickens and other related Kirkland products such as soup, chicken salad, and leg quarters. The items were sold at Costco's South San Francisco store between September 24th and October 15th. A previous recall made before was for more than 9,000 Kirkland rotisserie chickens and related products sold at the same Costco location between September 11th and September 23rd. Agriculture officials say there have been no reports of illness from the latest recall. Don't go anywhere, there's still more to come.
Well, as I wake up and feel the sunshine, it's like my mind's as clear now as the alpines. I'm feeling so good, time for me to unwind. Let all these problems slip right off of my spine. I got this feeling like I can't be stopped, and I won't until I find myself on top. And I know that I will be there someday. Until then, I'm happy just being on my way. On my way, I'm feeling fine. Another day is left behind. On my way, I'm feeling fine. On my way, another day. On my way, I'm feeling fine. Another day is left behind. On my way, I'm feeling fine. On my way.
Music classes benefit kids greatly. However, music classes are being cut from schools all over the United States. My name is Gabriel Aceron, and music has turned me into the person I am today. Let's all get together as one and do what we can to keep music in schools alive.
Coming off the streets that I walk through, now I feel I can do anything I want to.
For the second time in a week, the rare serpentine oarfish has surfaced on a Southern California beach. Beachgoers at Oceanside Harbor crossed paths Friday afternoon with a deep-sea monster carcass as it washed ashore. The fish measured 13 feet long. The discovery came just days after it was found in the waters off Catalina Island. The oarfish probably weighed over 200 pounds as it took 15 people to bring the beast to shore. The oarfish is the largest bony fish in the sea and can grow over 50 feet in length. Very little is known about the species, since it usually is found hundreds, if not thousands of feet below the surface. Back to you, Kinga.
Police in Oakland are investigating a Friday afternoon drive-by shooting where a 2-year-old boy was shot in the upper body and critically injured while he was playing near the sidewalk while a gun exchange between two groups was made. The child was hospitalized in critical condition. An active police officer was present at the location of the shooting. The victim was identified as 2-year-old Deontay Jackson by her grandmother, who did not want to release her name. She said the bullet that shot Deontay went through his liver and caused significant damage. Police have not yet identified any motive for the crime.
A train that struck and killed 2 BART employees Saturday afternoon near Walnut Creek was said to have had an experienced operator at the controls, operating in automatic mode under computer control at the time of the accident. The 2 people, 1 BART employee and 1 contractor, were struck and killed by the out-of-service BART train at about 1:45 p.m. as they conducted track inspections between the Walnut Creek and Pleasant Hill stations. The employees, both experienced BART engineers, were inspecting the track while the other acted as a lookout. Trains were not running Saturday due to a strike that started the day before, but BART officials have said they were conducting routine maintenance runs. The train, which was on a maintenance run from Concord to Richmond to have graffiti removed, had an experienced operator at the controls. At the time of the accident, however, the train was being run on automatic mode of control. BART trains were not carrying passengers during the strike, but BART officials have said some managers have been trained to operate the trains for maintenance purposes in the event of a strike. However, it's not clear whether the train's operator in the incident was a manager.
Lastly, the four-day BART strike has finally come to an end. BART and the 2 unions have reached a tentative agreement Monday night, effectively ending the BART strike. A BART spokesperson says trains will start running again Tuesday morning with reduced capacity. By day's end, however, trains will run on regular schedule. That's all the news we have for today. I'm Kinga Vascicek.
And I'm Lindsey Mangale. Thank you for tuning in to this week's edition of Chabot News.